really don't know what Christmas is all about.
Hey everyone, welcome to Mike on Raw. Got a few days off, so let's make a video. Just got done with our family Christmas, taking advantage of the nice light from outside. It's a crisp winter morning here in Minnesota. Today we'll talk about my DEXA scan results. We'll talk about my True Strength Challenge results. And we'll talk about a couple things that I'm working on that might be of interest to you. That's right, let's talk. I did go get a DEXA scan. I did it in the middle of the challenge, so it's not like a final result of the challenge, but I have an opportunity to do it 4 more times. I did complete the challenge and got some great feedback from that. A new challenge will be coming up, we'll talk about that. But one of the things I wanted to talk about that I'm working on is I'm helping out with Bite Size Vegan. Now, if you might have watched Bite Size Vegan videos before and you're like, where is Emily? Where's her new videos? Well, she's been really busy. You can find out more about Emily and what's going on her Patreon. She recently started doing live chats with Patreons once a month. She does them with everyone, even people that are paying just the minimum on her Patreon. And Bite Size Vegan now isn't really just Emily. Bite Size Vegan is a charity organization that Emily works for. She currently doesn't take any money. All the money that's on Patreon goes into her charity. And she's working on building out that charity, building out a new website for Bite Size Vegan, kind of getting everything in place so the charity can start to scale, start doing some fundraising and get things moving. And she's always looking for people willing to help. If you have some thoughts about helping and you are a patron of hers, you can direct message her. She's also looking on building out her board of directors for the charity and just all kinds of things that she could use help with. If you'd like to help, she's always looking for qualified volunteers. If you have a skill that you can help her with, make sure you get in touch. If you have trouble getting in touch with her, you can get in touch with me, comments down below. The other thing I'm working on is with the Humane Party. The Humane Party is one of the only political parties, or is the only political party in the United States that is for the animals. You might be shocked to hear that. Yes, there is a Green Party. They're not really for the animals. There is the Democrat Party, the Republican Party. Neither one of those are really for the animals. The only true political party that's for the animals is the Humane Party. Again, at the Humane Party, we're always looking for volunteers. We're looking for people that want to get involved. We're looking for people that want to help spread the message of veganism. If you're interested, check the link in the description below. You can sign up as a volunteer. People will get in touch with you. We'll get you involved in the system. One of the great things about getting in at the ground floor of a political party is that this is your chance to have a say in how that political party forms and how it grows. One of the most exciting things with the Humane Party right now is that they're working on building out their committee. And their committee is going to have representation for not only geographical regions in the United States, but also species within the United States. And you have an opportunity to be on that committee and representing your favorite animals, your favorite town, whatever. Get involved in politics. It's important in America, even if it's not in the Humane Party. Get involved in politics because it's politics, even as far as the local level. It's politics that are going to help get things changed on a scale that isn't possible just simply from letter writing campaigns, sitting, doing sit-ins at restaurants, holding up your signs, cubes of truth, those things. Those are all great things to do, but we've got to get the policymakers to change policy as well. And the only way to do that is through the political system. Let me know about your thoughts about politics and veganism in the comments below. All right, we'll stop bearing the lead. DEXA scan, or Dexafit. How did my DEXA scan go? Well, it was actually pretty good. And one of the reasons why I did it is I found out I could use my medical savings to pay for it. Anyways, I used that money to do the Dexafit, and here are the results. Now, I took this measurement on the 2nd of November. The big number that everyone wants to know is total body fat. I'm at 33.2% body fat on this date. My total weight on that date, as measured in their office, was 221. I think that morning, let's see, this was at noon on that day. That morning when I weighed myself on my scale here, I think I was at 217. My fat tissue weight is 73.3 pounds. My lean tissue weight is 140.3 pounds. And my bone mineral content is 7.4 pounds. Visceral fat's at 2.42 pounds. My measurements, my mass measurements left to right are pretty good. Not much difference there. Probably the one that is interesting for me, yeah, I'm still overweight. I know I'm overweight. It's not a big deal. It's something that I'm working on, but one of the things that I make sure I do is I don't really beat myself up about it. It's just who I am. It's who I am today. I'll be someone different tomorrow. We all have this journey that we're going on. We got to stay and make sure we love ourselves where we're at today, and that's what I do. I'm not battling myself. I'm just following a program, enjoying the changes that come, and this is just a measurement of where I'm at today. The one that I, as a man, and really anyone should be worried about is the visceral fat, because visceral fat is the type of fat that's around your organs, and ideally you don't have much visceral fat around your organs. Of course, people that are overweight, that tends to be where the fat will go initially, is that you'll get kind of fat around your organs. Visceral fat is the type that is indicative of disability issues further on. So what they do is they do a scan that shows the visceral versus subcutaneous fat in your gut region, and they look at the android body fat percent versus the gynoid body fat percent, and they come up with a ratio. And ideally, they say for men, 0.9 or less is optimal for men. They didn't say what it would be for women, so I don't know, but for men it should be 0.9 or less, which is optimal. Mine's at 1.17. So I do have some room to grow or shrink, so it may be said. Less than 1 pound is ideal. Those are the notes that they put on there. It's just something to work on. It's something I'll watch as I'm going, see when I'm losing weight, what type of fat I'm losing. One thing I like seeing was the bone mineral density, because I've been lifting for almost 4 years now on a regular basis, and I do lift fairly heavy. I did come up with a really nice T-score, which is 2.3. That puts me up in the higher percentile for total bone density. The average is going to be 0, and negative numbers are bad, positive numbers are good. And with my T-score, they track it across age groups, so they can see where it's on the average for the age groups. And I'm in the high end of age groups in the United States for the bone density that I have. So that's my Dexafit results. Not terribly enlightening, it's just a snapshot of the first time. What'll be more interesting is when I get another one done, probably in March, maybe March, maybe May, and we'll see what kind of difference there is in that as I continue my shred. Let's talk about the fitness competition, or the fitness challenge, so to speak. As you might have seen in a previous video, I have been participating in the True Strength Fitness Challenge. I did participate once again, and I had pretty good results. Just to give you a little bit of background, this is a fitness program, an 8-week fitness program that is put on by veganfitnessdotcom. Veganfitness.com is run by 3 people, 2 people you know a lot, Nimai Delgado and Bianca Taylor. Both people that are in the fitness community. Nimai is an IFBB Pro, and Bianca is been doing training guides and fitness for quite some time. She's a previous competitor and she doesn't do that anymore. Part of that program is they give you meal plans, macro programming, weekly check-ins, private Facebook group for you to share with others in the group, and then email conversations that we can have back and forth, as well as they have a portal where you can chat back and forth in the portal. It's really kind of a nice, lots of support type system of working out and getting exercise. The meal plans are tailored to the macro specs that you get for the meals that they recommend. You can use your own meals if you want to use Chronometer or MyFitnessPal. And basically just follow the workout programs that they give you, follow the dietary guidance that they give you, and just try to crush it. I've done 3 challenges. The thing I found in the second challenge that was key for me is meal prepping. I meal prep on Sundays for all week for my lunches. I do intermittent fasting, so I generally don't eat breakfast. So I eat a lunch and a dinner. And I meal prep my lunches, and then dinners are usually post-workout, and I'm having a smoothie, so it's really simple to dial in the macros that I need to get. I do have to supplement with some protein bars to get enough protein during the challenge because I was doing the shred program. You can do shred or you can do a bulk. And because I was doing shred, they tend to try to keep your protein numbers high so that you don't lose your muscle mass while you're trying to lose the body fat. Anyways, that was a lot of information. Let's get to the results. For the last 8-week period, from the start of the challenge to the end of the challenge, I lost 10.5 pounds. Over the 24 weeks, which is 3 challenges that I've participated in, I've lost 29.5 pounds. And in this last challenge, I actually won. I came in second place. They have three places that they pay out on. Came in second place, and I won back the money that I spent over the last 2 challenges. And I was excited. Now, when you win, it's not that you're trying to lose the most weight. It's not that you're trying to gain the most muscle mass. It's about how you approach the program. It's the best transformation is what they say. And so, are you working the program? Are you checking in? Are you communicating with people? Are you trying to really push yourself to have success in the program? And that's what's rewarded in the True Strength Challenge. That said, what's up for me next? Well, I had such great results that it finally convinced my wife that she would like to join a challenge and participate as well. That's kind of how it happens. I think something's a great idea. My wife's like, yeah, not really. I go do it. I have great results. She's like, I'm in. And so she's going to join me in another challenge that starts up in January. I also have a daughter-in-law that has decided that she would like to join in the challenge, and I'm actually using some of my winnings from the prior challenge to help pay for her to join the challenge, because I know that she's really tried to do a few things. She's had a trainer in the past. She was going to compete in a figure competition at one time, but number one, the amount of work it is with a family and raising 2 children, as well as the challenges of finding time to go to the gym and then work on a diet. And then a lot of times when you're trying to do figure competitions, you're really cutting calories way too much. It's probably just the right amount if you're trying to do a figure competition, but for living a life, it can be way too much. So this type of challenge that we do with veganfitnessdotcom is not one where the goal is to cut a bunch of weight. It's not a goal to build a ton of muscle. It's about finding a nice steady weight loss and finding a nice steady muscle growth so that you can have, when you come out of the program, an example of how you can live your life for the rest of your life and control how your body composition works. It's not about trying to crash diet. It's about what kind of diet you can have that helps you get to the goals that you want to have through your life. That's one of the great things about this veganfitness.com site and the programs that they run, is they're not trying to just make a quick buck off you. They're trying to give you the tools that you need to achieve the goals that you're trying to get. And with that, we're at the end of the video. If you're interested in looking into the challenges from veganfitnessdotcom, go to the website, sign up to get notified, and you'll get an email that notifies you when the next challenge opens. It's going to be sometime in January. If you follow Nimai and Bianca on Instagram, you might get notified a little bit sooner if you follow their Instagrams. And if you find other challenge participants that have been in there in the past, people like myself, and there's lots of other people out there, they'll all have a code or a link that you can use when you sign up that will get you $10 off, which is not a lot, but it does help you if you want to get a link. I'll put my link in the description down below, but you don't have to use mine. You can use anyone's. You don't even have to sign up, but it might be something that you want to look at because it's pretty interesting. And that's about it. I'm having fun in life, busy at work, busy with grandkids, got a few days off. I'm going to be grandpa daycare here for a little while. It's going to be fun. I think today we're going to go see a movie. I think a Spider-Man movie maybe. But yeah, it's fun life. I hope you guys are having a fun life. Hope you're getting all your dreams. I hope everything's working out well for you. Let me know about how things are going in the comments down below. See you later.
Times, many ways, Merry Christmas.
That's what Christmas is all about.